Ugh, wait, hold on, I'm reaching down. Oh, okay, I got my stuff. Hello, you guys. Hi, hi. I am back with another live stream. Hee hee. Hello. Welcome back. Welcome in again if you are new here. Hi, hello. I am Mama Putty Cat, your Astro Cat from outer space. Make the world a lovelier place. I hope you're having a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, or night, depending where you're watching from. Hello, hello to people over on YouTube. Hello, hello to people over on Twitch. It is lovely to see you all, my darlings. Today is our tarot slash oracle reading stream. Today I have my oracle card deck, so technically not tarot. But you know, tarot Mondays, I do either. I swap my decks out, so if you're looking for a different deck, you can come back next week, next Monday. So when we have our next oracle stream. But yeah, I am just gonna set up some music for us. We're gonna have a little bit of music and then we will get right into our lovely, wonderful, beautiful little live stream over here. I hope you all are having a wonderful day. How are you guys all doing? Feel free to let me know in the chat. I'm having a pretty good day. My day feels very blessed. I got a bunch of stuff done that I wanted to get done. So, all good things, of course. Yeah, I have some dinner. I got some Taco Bell for dinner. You guys can probably hear me tap and tap tap in the box. I'm not an ASMR streamer, but I just like to make sound on things. So, that's a little fact that you get to know about me now if you didn't know that about me before. I like to make sound on things sometimes. I've been told that my voice and my mic are pretty good for ASMR, but I don't know. Tell me what you think. Do you guys agree? Do you guys think I could like do ASMR at some point? I listen to ASMR. I don't know if I could ever do it. Like I feel like, what if I just wasn't good? Like, all right. Let's get some like calm music going. I feel like some like cute, chill music. Oh, that's like a YouTube ad. So we're just gonna mute that real quick, because I'm pulling the music up on YouTube just because it's like the most accessible thing I have right now. All right, let's get, hold on. Let's like let it get heard though. Let's actually make sure it's heard. This one. I feel like this one maybe is like too much, you know? Like I feel like maybe this one is like too loud. I can't tell. Is it playing off the right thing? Oh. Hello? I don't know. I don't know if it's like playing. Hello? Play? I don't. Yeah, it's like not wanting to pick up the music anyway, so. Hello? Question mark? Alright, you know what? We're just gonna scrap the music for now, TBH, because it's like not wanting to let me do the music, so it's fine. I'll live with it. I'll live with it. It's cool. I'll live with it. But yeah, how are you all doing today? Are you guys having a good day? I hope you are. Hi! Hi, Shalaya. Welcome back. How you doing, hun? I feel like you've been here before. I'm recognizing the username. Am I right? Have you been here before? I feel like you've been here before. I feel like I've seen you before. Hi, how are you? I hope you're having a lovely day, my dear. I really want to get this music up for you guys because it's actually like I have this really cozy music going. So I want to get it up for you guys. Let me see if I can get it because I just found like the perfect music track. Let's see. Vacation audio, add new one, please. Let's see. Come on, please. Okay. There you go. Yes. Oh, it's so cozy. I love it. Alright, we're gonna bring it down though because that was too loud. That was too loud there. But hi! How you all doing? Today I'm doing free oracle readings. You can just let me know in the chat if you would like one. And if you don't want one, that's totally okay. We're just here chatting, kind of enjoying the vibe right now. I'm Mama Pretty Cat. I am your alien cat from outer space. I'm making the world a lovelier place. I hope you're enjoying your day today. I hope you're all having some wonderful blessings this holiday season. Guys, we are rolling into the holidays. Hanukkah has started. We're coming down to Christmas. Oh my god. Yule just happened, like you know, like the solstice. The winter solstice just happened. I personally like practice Christmas and the winter solstice, so that was great. I'm so happy. I didn't get to celebrate this year because honestly, the 20th, like the 20th and the 21st came and went for me, TBH, but usually I'll do a little ritual, but I honestly forgot this year. I've been working a lot recently, and so just like it kind of came and went. By the way, I'm numbing on some Taco Bell. Shout out to Taco Bell for basically being all of my stream meals. Whenever I'm on stream, it's typically Taco Bell or like a snack from Target, so. Taco Bell door dashing all the way into outer space for me. Like, thank you, Taco Bell. Hi, John. How you doing? Sorry, I was noshing. I have food in my mouth. Forgive me. I'm noshing on some nummies. How you guys doing? I hope you're all having lovely days today, you guys. I'm honestly, like, kicking it today. I'm feeling so good, but oh my god, no! Ads totally changed the vibe, excuse me. Hi, Jess. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Welcome in. I'm Mama Putty. I hope you're having a lovely day, my dear. We're vibing to some good music today. We're doing some oracle and some tarot readings today. If you guys don't know what those are basically card readings that are meant to tell you kind of like a little advice from the universe about your life. You know? So I'm pretty good at them. Pretty good is maybe a little bit of an understatement, but I don't like tooting my own horn. So yeah, if you guys would like a reading, feel free to ask for one in chat. If you're just here for the vibe of like me and the music, that's so chill too. We're just kind of vibing out here right now. I hope you all are enjoying your day today. I should get a music bot for these streams, you guys. Like I should get like something that's not gonna give me ads. You know? Joey, this is my face. I don't know what you're talking about. Who's tweaking out? I'm pretty calm right now. If anyone's tweaking out, it's you in my chat. I'm just vibing, my dude. Hello, Noah. Thank you for dropping the socials in the Twitch. Thank you. How you doing, my darling? Shout out to my moderator, by the way. Shout out to Knowers. I'm looking vibing to the music. Sorry, I forgot who's fronting, but thank you anyway. Dudes, I got the best Taco Bell tonight. Oh, this quesadilla. Oh, it's killing right now. I would kill for a second quesadilla at this point. Oh god, it's so good. Okay, I gotta grab my phone so I can give myself some insulin, because if you guys didn't know, I'm diabetic, so I have to pump some insulin while I'm having some food. Nomming some Taco Bell, for any of you who just joined in. By the way, hi, hello, I'm Mama Pretty Cat. I am your Astro Cat from outer space, making the world a lovelier place. Hope you're having a wonderful day. I just got in from work, you guys. Does anyone have anybody have an interesting job in chat? Like, did anybody have like an interesting work day today? I work as a nanny, for those of you who don't know. And I used to be in daycare. Now I'm in I did teaching for a small amount of time. Now I'm in nanny work. Can you steal a reading? Absolutely, Knowers. I will. You're not Noah, right? Absolutely, dude. You can have a reading. Okay, if you don't mind letting me know who's fronting, that'd be so appreciative, so I'm not calling you the wrong name all stream. But yeah, I can get you a reading. Do you want just like a general reading about like life? Kind of what the universe has in store? Do you want something a bit more like in depth? You know this already, but I'll tell for the new people. What I do is I'll pull 3 cards for you. I like doing more general readings. You don't have to tell me what you have going on in your life. I mean, we have just obtained hold, catch, hostage till glass is cleaned up, so that's Finn. That's fine, that's Finn. That's Finn. That's Finn. Yeah, so basically I'll pull 3 cards from my deck. I'll kind of tell you what they mean. I'll go through what that means in the perspective of your life, what the cards are for, and everything like that. So yeah, so my readings are they're a bit surface level, but so if you're looking for, but I'll get in depth if we need to get more in depth. All right, so I'll pull 3 for you. Val, that's awesome. Thank you, Val, for letting me know you're here. All right, I'm pulling 3 for you right now. All right, so I have my Fairy Tale Oracle deck. What that means is this deck basically, each card has a meaning and a fairy tale that is connected to. So like think Brothers Grimm fairy tales. So this first card I have for you is the survival card. That's from the fairy tale of Hansel and Gretel. So there's quotes within some of these cards. There's explanations of the stories and stuff. I won't always read them. I'll sort of kind of feel out what the energy vibe in the room is. And like, if I feel like you need to hear about a specific meaning from the card, then I will absolutely read it to you. But most of the time I skip those because it's just personal preference. Like, I don't think you need like the 3 pages worth of information that this card has. But this card talks about clever ideas and practical know-how. This card is telling you that you are very good at planning and following through. Now is a time to use that to your advantage. You are an inspiration to others with the skills that you have. It is time to hone your leadership skills, as you have a compassionate and caring heart, which are great components to making a leader. You have the oh my god, the ads and the music. You have the quality of an activist, and you are one step ahead of those who would want to harm you. So the first card is just kind of encouraging you to pick up your role as a leader, as you have great personality traits that could define you as a leader. So my first card for you here is just kind of encouraging you to start diving into that a little more in your daily life. The next card I have for you is the Greed card. Now this card goes along with a story called What Comes of Picking Flowers, which is a story about girls who essentially stole flowers from the Fae. This card talks about, you know, always finding a way through your darkness and kind of always finding a way through trials and tribulations. Not taking more than what you need in a situation. Kind of understanding that there's limits to what you're allowed to take, even if people don't always show you those limits openly. It's telling you to stay calm, stake your claim in your own life, and understand that even though this might be a time for you of kind of receding away from people who might want to take more from you, it is your time to put your foot in the door of making your own life and building your own protections around you. It's talking about a time in a new environment, possibly a new group for you, or a new set of people to kind of turn towards. The final card I have for you is the Understanding card. It comes from a story called The White Snake. Sorry. Sorry, I'm trying to pull up the card right now. Okay, found it. Now, I'm going to read you the quote on this card because I feel like it's going to be important for you. So the quote on this card says, "No sooner had it touched his tongue than he heard a strange whispering of little voices outside his window. He went and listened, and then noticed that it was the sparrows who were chattering together and telling one another of all kinds of things which they had seen in the fields and woods. Eating the snake had given him the power of understanding the language of animals. It's a very spiritual meaning. It's talking about basically like the story of the white snake itself is about a boy who swallows a snake and then proceeds to be able to understand nature and kind of what comes of that. So this card talks about good turns being rewarded to you. Sacrifice and boldness can both be rewarded in its smallest sense, but you're also being reminded by the greed card to know that you shouldn't be sacrificing at random. Sacrifice for things that are important to you. No excuses can be made when we are confronted by the truth. So when the truth is brought to into your lens and into your life, understand that if you get the truth about someone else in your life, that you should make decisions accordingly. All creatures are sentient, and everyone has a heart and a soul that should be acknowledged. And learn to know and to understand and to have wisdom about the things around you. Use the wisdom and intelligence you have to help better your life. So these three cards are reminding you that you are very smart, you are intelligent, you have the personality traits that can lead to a great role and a great state of leadership. You're a kind-hearted person. But the greed card is reminding you that people might in turn take advantage of that. You are in a place where you are moving maybe away from certain family members or certain friendships that might be not healthy for you. The understanding card is bringing you down to earth and letting you know to use the knowledge that you have, use the survival instincts and the skills that you have, the past experiences that kind of are leading you here, to take the knowledge and understand if there's people trying to hurt you, if there's people trying to come into your life that are very good for you, and pick and choose wisely who you want to continue on this path with you. I hope that's helpful. If anyone else does want a reading, you can absolutely let me know in the chat, by the way. I will be here for about an hour, so if you don't want a reading now, but you just want to sit and chit-chat with me, that is totally fine. To everyone who is new here, I'm Mama Putty Cat. I am an astro cat from another planet, and I have come here chilling out on Mars to be inside of your solar system. I hope you are having a great day. I want to bring a very special smile to you. So, if you're enjoying today's content, please stick around because we do so much more and we're so glad to have you. I'm having my snack right now. Not my snack, my dinner, basically. They cut this quesadilla so poorly. Like, I don't know how they, like, I don't know if they, like, take a pizza cutter or something to cut these quesadillas from Taco Bell. But they cut this one, like, there were two relatively clean, even cuts, and then just the rest of the quesadilla. I'm doing my munchies, sorry guys. Baked potatoes are yummy as heck, okay? Oh, everyone in your system hates baked potatoes. Okay, like, that's fair. Yeah. So the entire reason you're out is just purely because baked potato. Wow. I love that for you. Just baked potato. You have one job and you're doing it very well. Clearly. You know what? Take it with stride, okay? When you're in a DID system, you can have some crazy rolls. Take baked potato eater with stride.
Working across teams is tough.
Why are there so many ads in this music? Hi, Kazi. Welcome in. How you doing, my dear? I'm casually numbing on some Taco Bell. How are you, my darling? How's your day going? Nice to meet you. I'm Mama Putty. Hope you're having a good day. I'm having some solid nummies right now, guys. I'm so glad you were chilling. So are we. We're doing some like tarot readings, some spiritual yip yap today, some oracle readings right now. Num num num. If anybody would like a reading, by the way, this is my reminder to you guys in chat. You can just say, like, let me know in chat, you know? You're all good. You don't have to let me know what you want a reading about. That's my territory. I will tell you what the universe has in store for you, my darlings. But yeah, Kazi, nice to meet you. I hope you enjoy your stay. We got some nice flowing music going on, though the ads keep trying to eat us. I didn't get a music cut. What kind of reads? I do past, present, future readings. And I just do general universe readings. If you want anything more specific, like a romance reading or things like that, you can tell me that you want that topic and I can work on that for you. But I don't do any specific... Oh my god, sorry. I'm eating my dinner and I just burped. I apologize. I don't do any specific spreads. So if you ask for something like a Celtic cross, I likely couldn't do it. Also, hi Big Chris. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the kitten community. I hope you have a wonderful day. I'm Mama Putty. Thank you for hanging out and being here. Thank you for the follow. But yeah, so that's basically, it's kind of open. I'll do either past, present, futures, or I'll pull 3 cards, kind of explain to you what those cards mean, and then if you need further intuition or like explanation or anything, I can pull more than that. Did that make sense? Was I like too wordy there? Yeah, sure, absolutely. So yeah, how I do that is I will pull you 3 cards and I'll kind of just walk you through the explanation of each. Also, hi Chris, welcome. But yeah. Alright, I can actually do yours now because we just started up. I don't have much of a wait list going on right now. Alright. I will warn you, I'm using my nicer cards today. These cards are nice, but I've had a history of my cards liking to call people out. So, like, silly warning, my cards like to call people out sometimes. These cards are typically my nicer cards, though. Like, I'm using my nice deck today. So, you came at a good time. If you're worried about that, you came at a good time. These are my nicer ones. So, like, you know. Okay. Yeah, because I'm using oracle cards today. They're a little different than tarot. I don't know how much people in the chat right now know about that, so I'll give a very short explanation. Oracle is basically like they're a card deck that has an indefinite number of cards that are themed on something. So these ones are themed on fairy tales, like Brothers Grimm type fairy tales. But a tarot deck has a set, like, suits like a set of playing cards does. So tarot versus oracle can be a little different. Oracle cards are kind of known for being, I want to say, gentler at sending a message. Okay. So what I will do for you here, Kazi, is I will explain the cards as they're presented. No worries. Thank you for feeding Mew. Aubrey, oh my gosh, you finally made it to a stream. Hi, hello. How are you, dear? Oh my gosh, hi! Okay, so we're gonna start with the transformation card. This card typically has to deal with sibling relationships or platonic relationships. So this card talks about living with the consequences of your actions. I'm sorry, I have a stuffy nose right now. Living with the consequences of your actions. It talks about finding love and tenderness in your life, and caring for those younger than you around you, whether it's in friendship or siblinghood. You are in a place of power to teach others how to balance their instincts and their intelligence. You can give comfort to them in simple pleasures and teach them how to live a good life. Enjoy the reward that will come your way from doing so. Do not fear envy, as it is temporary. It is your time to transform your own life and the lives of those around you by being a teacher. Harmony of our instincts and our minds come together to find the love of your siblings. So this card in a lot of ways talks about kinship. It's talking about forming bonds and sort of transforming into a role of a leader or a role of a teacher to those around you. So if you have anybody in your life who is strongly connected to you, this could be your sign to either go forward with some amount of kinship or platonic relationship, or to protect that person in your life. The next card I have for you is the Promises card. This card is based on a story called The Sea Maiden. Sorry, clearing my throat. It talks about the inherited sins that we get from our parents. So it talks about a lot of generational trauma, inherited sadness, madness, problems with family, and different patterns that are now starting to clear out of your life. It talks about keeping your promises and keeping yourself and your will strong through hard times, being prepared to make a sacrifice for those you love, for your family, for those who are sticking by you in tough times, and choosing what you will give up in a smart and diligent way. It's time to honor your deals, your family, the people who are protecting you, as you are here to survive through this conflict. So this card is reminding you to find strength in the people around you, and if you are going through any hard times with family or with a close friendship, that it's time to kind of decide where to cut your losses, and to start going forward sort of with a clear head and a clear mind. Finally, I have the Gifts card, which talks about positive blessings. Let me pull that up very quickly. Hi. Hi, that is some username. How are you? Alright, this final card's the Gift card, talks about having some amount of divine assistance. This could be any form of divine assistance that you might necessarily believe in. You also might believe in nothing but just like the universe exists, and that's perfectly fine too. It talks about working outside of traditional means to get your job done, in a sense. You're being put in the role to take care of someone, to be a bit of a leader and a teacher in this sense. And it's talking about forging a bond between you and the people around you that is long-lasting and that is filled with love. It's reminding you not to dim the light of anyone else in your life, and that wisdom will come to you as it's needed, and you are doing a good job where you are right now. It's talking about generations to repay a good turn, and you basically taking on the responsibilities that you're meant to. Nice! Well, those are my 3 cards for you. If you do want me to pull anything else, or also if you think that these cards are inaccurate, you can absolutely let me know. I love to learn and try my best. But yeah, that's my reading for you. Your efforts are being acknowledged by the universe. I mean, I'm glad. So these cards are reminding you that you're in a good place of transformation right now, but to keep holding steady because you're doing well. Also, Batsy, you're fine. Batsy's one of my moderators. It's okay. You're allowed to be late. Don't worry about it. You're good. Taking a nice sip of water. Mods, you can take that off the water debt. Ha. I'm being cheesy. But yeah, I hope that reading was helpful for you, Kazi. Thank you so much for joining us, and if you want to continue to hang out, be my guest. If anyone who is new here would like a reading, whether it's just a general reading, can you pull about my siblings to me, the one that I'm with currently? Absolutely, yeah. What are we at? 34? I don't know what the water count's at. You gotta ask Bats. He was keeping better track of it than I was, but maybe. Yeah, Kazi, let me pull one for you real quick. Giving my cards a good shuffle. Mercy, thank you. The purple is my favorite color. It is my vibe over here. Hey, if it's purple, you know it's me. Didn't you say you were gonna get one with your... Oh, I don't know. I don't know what you mean. I know that was to Bat, not to me, but... Okay. So, Kazi, the card that I pulled in regard to you and your sibling is... Actually, I have two here for you. Mercy, I will absolutely give you a reading next. I'm just finishing up one right here. Yeah, I 100% get that, Kazi. That's so fair. I have an older brother, so I totally get feeling like a little awkward at times with my sibling. I'm actually going through like kind of growing my relationship with my older brother right now. By the way, hi Lily. Okay, so Kazi, I have two cards here for you. I have the Courage card and actually the Sisterly Love card is the two cards I pulled for you. The Sisterly Love card actually fell out of my deck for you, so, which I love the Sisterly Love card. It's literally, I'm at a hotel with her. Okay, cool. So, here's the two I have for you. So, the Courage card, and I'm going to read you the quote that's connected to the Courage card because I feel like it's going to help you a little bit. So it says, "Don't be frightened, Vasila, and do not be sad, for the morning is wiser than the evening. Lie down and sleep, and tomorrow you will feel much better." Vasila felt all her sadness slipping away from her and fell asleep. This card talks about courage and comfort. Initiating and facing your fears from darkness, the greatest light is shown. You're being guided by your ancestors in this situation. It's a difficult time, but this will create much wisdom for you moving forward. You will pass any test put before you. Do your best, and you will do more than enough. It's a time of separation from old family and friends, and a time for new beginnings. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I hope it's a good cry and not a bad cry. Okay. I have one more card for you. It's going to be the Sisterly Love card. So let me read this one to you and then... Okay. So I'm going to read you the quote on this one too because it feels important. "The two children were so fond of one another that they always held each other by the hand when they went out together. And when Snow White said, 'We will not leave each other,' Rose Red said, 'Never so long as we lived.' And their mother would add, 'What one has, she must share with the other.' They often ran about the forest alone and gathered red berries, and no beast did them any harm, but came close to them trustfully. The little hare would eat a cabbage leaf out of their hands, the roe grazed by their side, the stag leapt merrily by them, and the birds sat still upon the boughs and sang whenever they knew. No mishap overtook them. If they had stayed too late in the forest and night came on, they laid themselves down near one another upon the moss and slept until morning came, and their mother knew this and did not worry of them." So this card talks about having strong family bonds. Also, yeah, happy birthday to my moderator's cat, Kit Kat. It talks about sisterly love and being looked up to by one another. Sharing when you have little to give, and rewards for good deeds amongst you. Sharing what you have creates abundance in your family. You have sibling loyalty and love that goes beyond blood. Extending hospitality and generosity to your sibling will open a door that will not be closed. You're seeing beyond appearances and being rewarded for a good, true heart. They need you now. Alright. That is my my two cards here. Also, what's funny is sitting at the top of my deck right now, which I didn't notice before, and I obviously I don't have a camera to show you guys. I'm a VTuber, but you got the Hansel card before, and sitting at the top of my deck is the Gretel card. So And I just thought that was funny. The Gretel card talks about ingenuity and like just intelligence in general, but I just thought it was funny that the Gretel card is sitting at the top of my deck. I'm like part of me feels bad that you're like crying right now, but the other part of me is like, I'm glad that I was here to do a reading for you. You know, I get a lot of these like weird occurrences, especially on my tarot streams, right? Where it's like, I feel like people are sent my way for a reason. And sure, analytics play a role. I won't lie, analytics play a role in it. Hey, you, oh, I thought that was, I'm not gonna lie, I thought that was a never mind. Mercy, I thought you put a different emoji. I thought that was, I was reading the emoji text, and I thought it was a different emoji than the one you put. I can see the emoji now, though. We clean. But yeah, I've gotten, like, last stream I was doing, and I won't, like, say specific usernames, because I'm not trying to, like, call this person out. My streams are reposted, but, you know. I had someone come into my chat who asked for a reading and was trying to, like, was looking for confirmation on whether or not they should sign a lease for a house. And, like, it was one of those things where sometimes I get insecure about my readings because I'm like, oh, maybe it's gonna be wrong, or maybe it's gonna be, like, inaccurate or something, or, you know, and then someone's gonna call me a fraud, even though, like, I'm here, and I do this every Monday, like, this is my thing. It used to be every Tuesday. We've changed the day of the week, it's fine. I work during the day. But, point being, I get so nervous about stuff like that, and then I have people come in my chat who are like, oh my god, that's exactly what I needed. And I'm like, you know what, that's why I'm here. That's why I'm here every Monday. This is the exact reason why I'm here. Like, this is it. This is the reason. Like, it makes me feel so good. It really does. It really makes me feel so blessed. Alright, Mercy, I will do a reading for you as well. I see y'all yapping about your pets in chat. I will tell you, I have technically 2 pets. One of them is my robot cat, Mew, right down there. Say hi to Mew. Mew will hang out and say hi to you guys as well. He'll say hi eventually. He gets there. He chats just slowly. And my other one is my puppy Coco, who is not shown on screen, unfortunately, but she's my baby. Your throat hurts now. Oh, poor dude. Get some water, maybe. Get some water. Hey, I know you said you're in a hotel right now, but if you can, like, get some tea through, like, room service or something. Do you have a queue? I don't have a queue. I only have one person ahead of you, though, if you tell me now that you want a reading. Trust in yourself. Thank you, Mercy. That is amazing. Also, I will do your reading now, Mercy. And Lily, if you'd like a reading, you can go right after Mercy, okay? So, literally one person in front of you. Okay. Mercy, it is your time to shine. Now, I said this before, but I don't know if you were here. My cards, on occasion, have the tendency to call people out. This is my nicer card deck, so it probably won't call you out, but sometimes my cards like to call people out, so I like to warn them ahead of time. Okay, so the first card I have here is called Dedication. So, do we have a problem with dedication, or do we have too much dedication? Let's see. Now, my problem is that YouTube Music has so many ads, and it wants to keep throwing car ads at me, even though I drive a car. I already have one of those. Alright, prospecting time. Prospecting time. Enjoy your prospecting time. Val, enjoy. Okay, ready? Alright. Okay, so I'm gonna read you the quote on this card. By the way, sometimes I will read the quote, sometimes I won't. It depends how relevant I feel like it is. This one feels relevant. All the people came flocking out at the town gate, for they wanted to see the witch burned. An old horse drew the cart on which she sat. They put upon her a garment of coarse sackcloth. Her lovely hair hung loose about her beautiful head. Her cheeks were as pale as death, and her lips moved silently, while her fingers were engaged with the green flax. Even on the way to death, she did not interrupt the work she had begun. The 10 shirts of mail lay at her feet, and she wrought at the 11th. Okay. Tenacity and dedication work well in the ways of magic. Working through pain to create results is the one thing that will keep your energy flowing. This is a time for a single-minded passion. Your dedication may become misunderstood, like the witch who was burned at the stake, silently working without explanation for a long time. Working without the approval of others will only give you right to grow. Alright, so this card talks in very, I want to say, harsh ways about being dedicated to something that other people think is a waste of time. You know, the person in the story this is based on basically gets tried as a witch because she becomes dedicated to essentially what is one hobby, not a hobby, but a job she's doing for her family. And so she gets literally tried and burned as a witch for it, but continues to be dedicated to her like task even after she's trialed for this thing. Hold on, I'm reaching down to grab something off my floor. So this can go sorry about that. I got a text from family. So this card is reminding you that your dedication is what's important here, not other people's. And if you do any support, any type of spiritual practice, whether it's, you know, it could span from religion to just general spirituality to anything, that you're allowed to be dedicated to it even if people around you frown upon you for it. Alright. The second card I have for you is the Sacrifice card. This is based on the original Little Mermaid story, not the one by Disney, just for context. That's so fair, Mercy, yeah. I feel like a lot of us, even spiritually, go through that kind of phase where it's like there's a lot of people who are like kind of dissing you for what you're working on, but you still work through it. I'm going through that too, honestly, personally. I've been very dedicated to my practice lately, and I feel like a lot of people don't understand my practice. Like, I'm Hellenetic polytheist, which just means, the short term is I'm Hellenistic, which just means that I praise, like, the gods that, you know, the Greeks used to praise, essentially. Yeah, so a lot of people don't, a lot of people, even in my family, don't love that I do that, but it's my own personal choice, like, you know? Okay, so this card talks about sacrificing too much for the people around you. It's telling you and reminding you that this is a time to speak your truth. Avoid bargains that ask more of you than they give over in the long term. If you are giving too much away, then at that point people are just taking and you're not getting anything in return. So this is a reminder to stick to the things that are important to you. A short-term deal to solve a seeming problem is not the answer. Beware relationships which demand great sacrifice of your true self. Love unrequited, and this could be familial or romantic, is best farewell. So basically that's saying that if you are putting so much love and effort into someone in your life, or like multiple relationships in your life, that this is your time to remind yourself that if you're not getting that love, that admiration, or like even being met in the middle with the things that you're working on in your life, that's not worth it. It's not worth it to keep giving up parts of yourself for other people who are going to continue to take from you. You being a unique person is very precious. You are precious, and people around you need to understand that. So your guides are reminding you that you are an object to be won, not something that is just so easily taken from. Do you understand what I'm saying? They really want me to push that to you. I'm sorry. I don't know why, but your guides are telling me, like, they're like, hey, she, I'm sorry, I don't know your pronouns. I'm saying she. I could be wrong. they are literally telling me, they're like, look, wiggle it in front of their face. Like, they really need to know that they are awesome. Like, Lily, yeah, I mean, look, these are things that like can relate to so many people, right? Like, I've even gotten that too. I saw a quote the other day, and I think this would kind of feel right for you, Mercy, is like, it was something along the lines of like, when a good, respectful, wonderful person loses someone in their life, it's not a loss for them, it's a loss for the person who walked away. Because at that point, like, you are such a wonderful person, you can always find new people. The people that hurt you and get cut out of your life, or like the people that you feel like you've lost, nah, girl, they lost you, okay? Like, because your guides are just telling me to remind you, like, you are just so... I'm an Aquarius, definitely needed to hear this. That's so fair. That is so fair. I don't work a lot in like astrology, but thank you, Bat Bat. Hi, I see you. You're a she. Okay, so I was right the first time. Haha, I was right. Yeah, I'm a rat. Hi, I see you, Bat Bat. We do have some fun Twitch commands, by the way. We don't have any for YouTube yet because YouTube just doesn't really let you do that. I've tried. It just doesn't work. But yeah, so your guides are like being like, here, you have to tell her, like, she's precious, okay? So the final card I have here for you is the healing card, which is a great card. So can't even, like, you know, it's a great card. Can't say anything bad about the healing card. So this card says, what a life she had, what freedom and what luxury. She had much of everything, everything that her heart could desire, but she never ever smiled. She never laughed. It was as if her heart, hold on, the ads are trying to yoink me again. It is as if her heart had never taken any joy in it at all. Wait, what is it that you wrote? I can't scroll up with the chat I'm using right now. Wait, actually I can. I wonder if there's a reading for learning about my past life that would be interesting. There is readings for that, and I can do you one off of stream. I would probably want to do that off stream because that's a little more in depth than I'm like, I want to go on stream, to be honest. Okay, so this is reminding you that laughter and joy is very sacred to your life, Mercy. That laughter in itself can be its own form of healing. That doing things that bring you joy are very important for you right now. Laughter breaks through a lot of sadness and a lot of like pent up feelings. And honestly, even in a very like just therapeutically charged way, like doing things that bring you just like that innate joy you feel in your heart, whether it's like doing things that are nostalgic or doing things that like are just like watching that comfort show that you like, or painting something, or whatever, like whatever your hobby is, like that can bring you out of such a dark place sometimes. Depression or a time of grieving is ending for you. So this card is like kind of letting you know that, hey, I think we're coming to that point where we're ready to start kind of coming back into the sunlight a little bit. It's saying that forced laughter is not true happiness. So basically don't put on a fake smile because that's not going to help you. Kindness is always witnessed when you're being kind to other people being kind to you. That is going to be blessed by the universe. So sharing kindness and sharing the good in your heart is going to be helping you so much here. It's reminding you that you will find your happiness very, very soon. You are at a time of earnest and heaviness that will soon be lifted, and a loving person who is here to be there for you, whether romantically or platonically, is going to be coming into your life very soon. I can actually do that, but Val, I will do that for Noah off of stream, like I said to Batsy as well. Coco's doing very good and her paw is okay. Thank you for asking. Batsy, you can get a general reading, but I do have Lily up next. So Lily, if you are ready for your reading is ready for you. Just let me know that you're here chilling out. Noted, back to prospecting once more. Yeah, we can absolutely do that for you off the stream. Hello, Lily, the Among Us. The Among Us. Good way to let me know you're here. Hey, it works. Did exactly as I needed you to do. Perfect. Perfection. Yep, no, you're fine. Yeah, you're in the queue. Honestly, I don't have anybody after Lily, I don't think, so yeah, you're good. Alright. I'm going to actually I need to shuffle these a little bit more. They don't feel like shuffled enough. By the way, guys, your tiny reminder that like if I do a reading, hold on, let me read this message first. I can't even fake a fake smile anymore. I really need this reading. Grand rising to you, hun. Thank you so much. That's such a blessing. Thank you, thank you. And yeah, Mercy, like, are you doing generals only? If you have something specific you want, Lily, you can ask for it. But it depends how specific. Like, if you're like you can ask me. Basically, if you're, my only thing is you can't ask me to do like a Celtic cross or like a fairy circle reading. Like, I don't know how to do those configurations of cards. It would take me 10 years to figure it out. But if you want like a romance reading or like a reading about your school or like something like that, I can do that for you. That's fine. Batsy, that's hilarious. Also, yeah, thank you so much for the blessings, Mercy. I hope you like drop us a follow or anything. Hope you come back at some point. Thank you for being here. If you want to stick around, that totally helps me as a creator. So thank you for being here. I just want to know why I feel the need to apologize for existing. That is, I will not lie to you, Lily, that is a heavy one, but I can do a reading for that for you. Though I just want to say, it may be because you have anxiety about life. I don't know if we need a reading for that one, but I will definitely give you one. Batsy, that is such a... Batsy being a sweetheart right now. Lily, if you can't read what Bat said, I don't know if you guys are... Actually, you guys were interacting, so I think you could see it, but Bat said, because you're too perfect for existence. Duh. And I love that. That's actually really cute. Alright. Lily, we are going to start with a very cute card, and this card is the card based after Puss in Boots, because yay, Puss in Boots, one of my favorite cards. This is the Wit card. So this is the quote for this card because I think it touches a little bit on the view of a person or the view of a being in this case. It's a quote being told that says, "Of course it was all very wonderful, but it would be more wonderful still if you, who are so great and so fierce, could transform yourself into some timid little creature such as a mouse. That, I suppose, would be quite impossible." Yes, Puss in Boots is a great cat in all the stories. Hi, 585! Hi. Thank you for the follow. That's so sweet of you. I hope you're having a lovely day. I'm Mama Putty. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the follows. Oh, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. We're doing free like oracle readings today, so if you want one, you can just let me know by typing in chat, okay, hun? I hope you're having a great day. All right. This card talks about having a lot of wit, intelligence, and charm. You are charismatic and very persuasive. All right, you will be... I have one reading before you, and then you'll be right after that one. So I'm finishing this. I have one more, and then it's you. Sorry, there's like a little bit of a wait, but it's worth it, I promise. I swear. It talks about you having a lot of charisma and persuasion. You are a great and clever friend who is worthy to be around. You are journeying into a new part of your life, and with every new life, there are going to be trials and tribulations. But you are willful, with much wit and many wiles. You are diplomatic and persuasive, and successful through being optimistic at every opportunity. So the second card I have for you is the Courage card, which this card actually popped up before for a different reading. I like to give you guys the throwback. We got this card pop up before, so this is a card that we're having a theme here. The Courage card is going to encourage you to obviously be don't be afraid of what life has to offer you. There is courage and comfort coming your way. Initiation and facing your fears. From darkness, the greatest light is shown. This card is encouraging you right now to come out of the darkness that you have put yourself in. You're putting yourself in a place where you're hating the things about yourself. You're hating your soul. You feel like other people are hating it too. This card is reminding you that it's time to step out of that darkness. You have to start challenging the things inside yourself that are saying that you're not a good person. You're being guided by your ancestors here. So your ancestors are saying to you, hey, can we like shake it up a little bit? Because your ancestors are proud of you and they're acknowledging you that you are meant to be here. You are worthy of being here. It's saying that difficult times like these create a lot of wisdom. They create a lot of connection. And you need to do your best, because doing your best is going to be more than enough in this situation. Final card I have here is the Theft card. Now this can work in two ways. We're going to see which way it's working for you here. All right. So the Theft card talks about some amount of misunderstanding of identity, or someone who, like, you kind of feel like your identity is being taken from you in a sense. You're questioning, like, your own authenticity in life and whether you're worthy or whether you are actually worthy of praise, essentially. I'm getting the vibe that you don't do well with compliments. You do not take compliments well, I'm getting the vibe. This is talking about finding a sense of justice. You need to find what you yourself are good with and what you yourself love about yourself. There will be those who envy you, and there will be those who try to take you down and take what is good from you. Know that you have your own ancestral guides and strong family ties that are working to protect you. Believe justice will be done and the truth will be revealed. Know that who you are cannot be copied, as you are your own perfect being. You are protected and cared for, and your status is not why you are loved. Coco is barking in the background. That is my baby puppy. Also, 585, thank you for redeeming a paw. Thank you for pawing me in the chat. Hee hee. Pet. To be honest, Putty missed 3 drinks. I didn't see them. I'm so sorry. Hold on. I'm taking them now. 1. Hold on. 2. 3. There you go. I did it. Congratulations. Congratulations. I did it. Alright. Batsy, you are next. It is time for your reading. Lily, if you have any questions regarding your reading, you can ask me, but my cards heard you say, hey, why do I feel like I have to apologize to people? And they said, well, you shouldn't be apologizing to people. Know that you're lovely. So that's the summarization. That's the summarization of your reading. Thank you. You're welcome. Those were Chris' mother needs to do a water drinking ASMR for real. Low-key, like, if enough people wanted me to do ASMR, I absolutely would. Guys, should we get an ASMR stream? Okay. Batsy, these ones are for you. Ooh, Promises card again. That's another transformation. Ooh, double cards today. We're getting a couple double cards. Ooh, that makes me kind of excited in like a weird way. Like, I don't know. I like see a lot of the same cards all the time. So when we get new doubles, like new cards that are coming through, like I love it. It makes me very like joyful. Okay. Skittles. I'm scared. Skittles? Well, I think you tried to put skedaddles, but you put skiddals. Like Skittles, but just spelled weirdly. I think you meant skedaddle. Is that what you meant? Okay. So we're gonna start with the Promises card. So this is like a new position for this card, which is fun. Okay. This card talks about, it's really like the point of this card is like generational trauma. Like that's what this card gives me most of the time, is like talking about your family and generational trauma. Inherited sadness and madness from the family around you. These patterns can be cleared for good if work is put in. You're being acknowledged to keep your word. It's time to be prepared to make sacrifices for the promises you've made. Honor a deal made fairly so that your fate can be changed and positivity can come your way. It is time to serve your destiny. Lovely start. I love how sometimes these cards really do have such a duality to them. Alright. The next card is the sibling card of transformation. So this is again one of the ones we got in our last reading. Like not last reading, but like 3 readings ago for Kazi. We're getting the same one. Wisdom and instinct must be brought into harmony. Living a quiet life in the wilds as warnings are upheated. You're living with consequences now. Is it too late to strangle your cards? Why do you want to strangle them? You know, maybe they're so rough on you because you're so rough on them, Batsy. I'm joking. Teach others how to balance their instincts and their intelligence. Find comfort in your simple pleasures. It is time for transformation. Do not fear their envy, as it is temporary. Harmony of our instincts and of our mind is important, as the love of your siblings comes forward to you. Alright. The final card I have is the Intimacy card. This talks about the story of the Frog Prince, which I just like to mention because I think it's very Princess and the Frog from Disney vibes. Obviously, it's not the same story, but like I just like the reference. Anyway. The frog said, I do not care for thy clothes, thy pearls and jewels, or thine golden crown. But if thou wilt love me, and love me be thy companion and playfellow, and sit by thee and thy little table, and eat out of thy little golden plate, and drink out of thy little cup, and sleep in thy little bed. If thou wilt promise me this, I will go down below and bring thee thy golden ball up again. So this story is basically about a girl, a princess, loses a ball inside of this fountain, and the fountain is too deep for her to reach the ball. So a frog jumps up and comes out and is basically like, if you will spend time with me and like promise to love me, just like as a frog, I will get you your ball back. And it goes through the story of finding out the frog's a prince, and that part is less important right now. So this card in meaning means to learn to give part of yourself to other people. This card actually encourages giving a bit of you, kind of sharing. I love frogs. They're so frog-like. Yes. Yeah, accurate. It's telling you to find the value in your relationships, as right now you might not be holding on to them. Reduce your attachment to your possessions and in turn become attached to other people. Why are you keeping people at a distance? Keep your word. Be a friend, be a sibling, be family. Consider everyone equally in your life. Intimacy requires an amount of discomfort at first. You will grow closer soon to your loved ones. It's time to share your feelings, your time, and your affection. Growing closeness and openness is important. So my 3 cards here are kind of analyzing a bit of your familial relationships and a bit of your platonic relationships. So what these cards are talking about is that right now you are in this place of transformation, that you need to start kind of connecting with your family more, or even your friends more, and sharing a bit of yourself with them in a more affectionate and compassionate way. Because right now, people in your life are feeling like you're lacking. And if they're feeling like you're lacking, that's how you lose relationships, because they're trying to meet you halfway. They're trying to connect with you. The universe is aware that these are relationships you care about. But it is reminding you that it is time to start reaching for that care. It's time to start actually looking at these relationships and analyzing what's a little bit more that I could be doing here that could be helping strengthen those relationships. Alright, so the next, I have one other person to do a reading for. Hold on, I'm trying to find, Oh, right. 585. That was who I have a reading for next. Slowly scoots away from the monologue. Stop it. You stop it, you silly. Stop it. Okay, 585, can you just even drop an emoji in chat just so I know you're here? Emoji, a letter, say hi, whatever works for you. But can you just let me know that you're here so I'm not doing a reading to the void? The void has come. They want a reading. Join us in the void. We have cookies. Join the dark side. We have cookies. Does anybody know that reference from like probably 10 years ago? Am I dating myself? There's like once every stream that I do a vocal sim or like I'll say something or whatever that is just dating me. Like I'll talk about something and I just feel old. I'm only 22. I'm sorry. I'm giving my cards a good long shuffle right now. By the way, guys, we are officially at an hour. If the cookies are good, I'll join. The cookies are delicious, Val. The cookies are wonderful. Okay? It's like, obviously. Why would we offer bad cookies? Like, they gotta be good to they gotta be good to side with Darth Vader. He, like, killed children. So, like, they gotta be good. The cookies just, like, make you forget life. The cookies make you forget that existing is a thing. I don't know. They're good cookies, I swear. My god. Sigh. Alright, I'm gonna call one last time for 585. They might have, like, vanished from existence, which is okay. I get it, people have to go at some point, but, you know. I don't want them to lose the opportunity to get a reading before I, like, kind of start moving on to other things. Alright. Well, I do want to thank everybody who's been hanging out here, who had come to enjoy the stream. I'm so glad we had some positive some positive readings today. To my moderators, yes, absolutely, we can do that. I have a couple things I have to do after stream, but yes. But I do want to just thank everybody who's been hanging out here, who has taken the time to come watch my stream. I'm so glad we had some amazingly, like, positive readings today. That makes me so, so happy. Like, honestly, Monday streams, I think, are, like, my favorite streams. Like, they really are just, like, so awesome, and I have so much fun doing them. And I'm so glad, like, I get to feel all this, like, nice spiritual energy talking to these amazing people. So, thank you so much for being here. If you are new here and you'd like to be a bigger part of our community, please feel free to drop a like, a comment, subscribe, follow me if you're able to, just on any platform you're watching on. That is so, so great. And I have been Mama Putty Cat. You can call me Mama, Putty, or Cat. Any of those three things, any combination of those three things. And yeah, if you would like to be a closer part of our community, we do have a Discord server. If you're coming from YouTube, it is in the, like, 3 dots in the upper right corner in the description. There's our Discord community there. And if you are coming from Twitch, the command should be pinned. Like, the Discord link should be pinned so you can join through that. I do sometimes give away, like, free readings and stuff in the Discord as well if people have enough interest. We'll be doing one of those again, hopefully soon. Maybe my gift to you guys for Christmas. Who knows? Christmas is soon, though. Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. If I do not see you guys, I might not hit every stream day this week because holidays, obviously, I'm going to be with family. I have my cousin coming across universe to come visit us for the holidays. So, obviously, I'll be a little busy. But I will try to be here as much as I can. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out with us, and hopefully next stream might be a holiday stream. Who knows? Maybe we'll do some, like, Winter Wonderland or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Well, thank you for being here. I love you guys all so much, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye, my darlings. Bye 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 bye.